Oh, it's already in this format. How did that happen? How did it get this format? Let me put it on top of the car. We'll see if Bscoop's coming. Oh, there he is. Bscoop. I'm not gonna believe what I'm
Wow.
about
Holy cow.
to ride. And I happen to stop at this park. I think it's called Wilbur Park, and those people are leaving because they saw me coming. And let me tell you, I one of my pet peeves. What I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. First of all, how are you doing? Happy Pride.
Thank you so much. Happy Pride to you, too. Happy June 1st.
I have a feeling this is going to be the best Pride ever.
Really? I was thinking it's just going to be disastrous. The world has been collapsing for the past few hours. I mean,
That's
but I do have high hopes now, speaking to you, of course, and the rise of this new variant is on the rise. We've got all the major media outlets all over it,
oh, I'm sure I have it. No
and
doubt.
that I'm wondering if I have it because I feel
The two of us have been
completely
sick for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's not normal. Okay, this weather is wacky. I'm convinced all these whack jobs I listen to on this platform. I'm calling you all out now. You're all whack jobs. You're a whack
Now
job like me. I'll say to them.
I'm just mounting the phone.
Don't do anything illegal.
You know, I'd always tell people online, you got to mount the phone. You got to mount it,
Well,
right?
when they did that, it hit FaceTime, and whoa, did you get a show?
Now, what I want to say to you, Bscoop, is why the hell, forget about the beautiful, gorgeous water. Why can't we invent porta
I
potties
know.
that have
That work.
ventilation? What is the, like, look at this
Oh,
ventilation here.
gross.
Why is it so small? Why can't that be wide open? This all could be
No,
open. What is the
never.
big deal? Is there a lot of things happening in porta potties we don't know about?
You know, I don't know, but maybe there should be. I mean,
How's the wind?
it's terrible. You look like you're in a different country. I mean,
I mean, can you hear me? Is it too windy?
oh no, you sound fine.
Oh, okay. Area closed, no shellfishing. That's what I think those people were
Oh
doing when they
wow.
saw me bring out the tripod
They
and the
thought you were
camera.
with ice.
No fishing, nothing. Yeah, they did.
Good.
They
Well,
did.
everybody wants a crackdown. Well, this is what happens. Everyone gets to be in charge then.
Now, Bscoop, this, I'm walking the plank here. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Who's
I
that
don't know if
guy?
I'm gonna. Where?
Oh, I thought that was someone in front of you.
Oh, there's some kids over there.
No, oh no, that's just a red thing. Never mind.
There's no area closed, no shellfishing. Now I might
Do,
just keep
do
walking. So,
not fall in. Do not.
Bscoop.
Jesus. You're watching it live unfold, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this,
Oh,
Mr.
it's
Lucky's
rocking.
about
It's
to jump
rocking.
in. Don't
It's
you dare
rocking.
fall in.
Now just let me see here. Let me get my tripod all set up here. And, oh, I feel seasick. Just gonna do a little. Oh, I'm seasick.
Oh,
There's this little thing here, and all these little
I want to
boats.
point out to you, look how bright it is where you are. This is insane for going on 8 o'clock.
I know. I know. That's why I was like, oh my God, it's so late. Oh, oh,
It's not
oh,
that.
I'm dizzy.
It's crazy.
There's a little thing
That
there.
island. That's where they filmed Gilligan's Island, right there.
Yeah. I'm about to go on a 3 hour.
A
Look at
3 hour
this little thing.
go. Yeah, look at
Oh.
that. Wow. Is this AI? Am I in back rooms?
Yeah, I was just listening to a podcast about the Google AI, the new version of Google Video,
Oh,
and
what are
how
they saying?
realistic it looked. Did you and I
Oh, yeah.
talk about that?
No, tell me.
Google released this new. Now hold on. This dock is shaking. Let me get off the dock.
Oh boy.
Look at this. The dock is shaking. There's
The
some kids over there.
infrastructure is horrible.
Wonder what they're
Call up Patella, someone.
It's chilly though, I will say, and again, it's not very
I'm
busy.
frozen. I'm under 6 blankets. I don't feel well.
It's terrible.
What is going on? I might have this
It's
new
the
variant.
variant. Let me walk over here. Oh, jeez.
There are way too many cars. Look at all these cars. I mean, what are they
there's
doing?
there's a couple of kids over on the other side. I think they're having a good time, whatever that means. Ugh.
Having a good time.
Now this is another view here. Look at this
Wow.
Bscoop. Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Does anyone know where I am? I'm lost.
The Gulf of America.
The
That bench
Gulf.
looks cozy, though. I could live right there.
Yeah, it's chilly out here though.
Freezing.
So what were we saying? Oh, the variant. So tell me about the variant.
Well, I don't know much about it other than that's what I keep seeing today. And then,
Well, the last I heard is that, and I really have to cut down on my news consumption. I have cut down, but they were saying that it was looking like it was heading in a bad direction.
oh, God.
But you don't have the news report, huh?
I don't. I'll look for it.
How can I rearrange this? It started this way. I didn't even press anything.
I know. I don't know why it's doing this.
Oops. I
Because
wonder if it's
don't you
my
want to
fault.
be the whole? Like,
Yeah, because it's such a
screen?
beautiful.
It's a great scenery.
Let me see. Enhance. Oh, that's for my face.
Well, speaking of AI, though, I mean, you don't know what's legit anymore either. I mean, really getting to be kind of confusing and exhausting at the same time.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's almost like it's designed that way, so you kind of just give up and you don't do
Yeah.
any research and you go, well, all right, well, it won't impact me.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then you wake up next week and, you find out your bed's been taken away.
Well, or your face is peeling off like an
Right.
orange.
Right, you end up looking like Donna here.
Donna.
Donna.
Now I got my other phone going. I'm gonna take a video to prove I was here.
No,
I
wait,
live
where are
on-
you? What town?
I believe it's Yarmouth.
Okay. Oh,
I
that's
think it's,
beautiful. Beautiful area.
let me see. Where am I here?
Stunning.
Actually, I'm in South Dennis. I'm
Ooh,
in South Dennis, wherever that is.
wow. I've heard of Dennis, not South Dennis.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow.
So how do I
Wandering Sunday.
take that off? Oh, there we go. Let's zoom in. Let's
You
see
got
how
the
far we.
sniffles. See? It's this
I
winter.
do. I
You and
have.
everybody else.
I just
Going
can't
on?
stop, and I even took my allergy pill.
I did too. Yeah, I did the same thing.
What's going on over there?
Oh, what's that? Now, was that somebody standing or?
No, I think that's just the pole again over there. But there's a house in the distance with a waving American flag. And our flag was still there.
It's interesting because, I did take a peekaboo online and you've got the happy pride and people that are fine with it, and then the ridiculousness of one is straight pride and yada, 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 yada. It was nice to
Oh, I
see that a lot of people didn't entertain that, though. And I said, yeah, it's kind of just kind of gotten old, that whole, well, we're in straight pride. And I'm thinking, oh my God, these people that need to seek validation.
And here I am. Hi, everybody. It's me, Paul Blue. My blue glasses, my blue vest, and my blue shirt.
nose. And a blue nose because it's so cold.
I know. I'm telling you. Oh, the kids are.
Did someone say your name?
No, I think they said,
it's
oh.
They were,
They said, oh,
oh,
it's that guy. He's so lucky.
lucky.
He's so
there.
lucky.
He's live.
I forgot I got to now put the tripod down so I can fit it in the car. I went to Home Depot. I thought I was picking up lumber.
Oh my God.
Oh, Bscoop. I'm finally showing my face after all this time.
All this time.
Oh, wow. Let me see. I do need some enhancement on my face. Hold on. Put that shit on. Smooth it out like a baby's ass. Shape it. Make my eyes huge. This is enhanced. This is AI.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Smooth. Look how smooth I look.
Talking about?
No. Oh, that's right. Let me get back to that story. So Google released, AI is software, as we know, but there's different updates, different, versions of it. Version 1, version 1.2, version 2.3. You get my gist. So whatever version Google just released, it's like very advanced. And I think I did mention this to you, where the video was like a movie, but it was all artificial, but it looked real. And when I say it looked real, beyond anything we've ever seen, it made everybody go, uh-oh. The entertainment business, like you couldn't decipher that they were not real human beings in this video.
Oh, gosh.
And there were many, many different scenes and many different saying just, it's a loss for words because it was so good, Oh, man. So let me put you up here. Hi, everybody.
That's not good at all, then.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, it could be. It depends. See, the thing is that there are so many evil people that we don't trust.
Right.
How's that light look? Not good.
Wow. That was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm starting to look like
Donna Trump.
I'm starting to look like old people.
Oh.
How did this happen?
I don't know. You turn over one day and that's it.
My nose will not stop running. This is, I just had a donkey.
Ooh,
a half decaf. Was delicious. I forgot to say less ice. They put so much ice in this. Now everybody
so much
tell me
ice, you're freezing.
Is that too much ice? Where's the thing? I mean, it's melted a little bit, but it's too much. I got 3 sips.
Yeah, that's intentional.
Oh, but that $6 meal is so good.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
You're not going to find a $6 meal anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not going to find a $6 meal like that.
It's, the temperature is dropping now that the sun is setting.
It's freezing.
And, Bscoop, we're getting calls from all over the country. People love our streams.
Tell me about it.
Okay, I will tell you about it. They said we are naturals. We're a natural comedy team like Abbott and Costello. And the new thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pretend that I can't see.
Listen, there are lots of benefits to that. I walk around all day telling people I'm deaf.
I was thinking of you. Yes, that's
I
why. You
did
be
that
deaf, I'll
recently,
be
you know.
blind.
The guy just stared at me. He went, he said, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's hilarious.
And I said, oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. How do you know if I'm deaf or not?
And has he never seen a deaf person or
Well, that's
like
just it. We're
what is
around
his
the wall.
problem? Went to the gym down here. Had a
I can
little-
read lips. And I can hear them too. But I'm
Yeah.
deaf.
I'll tell you though, I am
He
forgetting
throws people for a loop.
when I messaged you and then I said
What?
let's go live, I totally forgot.
What?
I mean, it was only a few minutes, but I was like, oh, I forgot I messaged Bscoop. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if Joe
forgot?
Mama's working today. Where's that guy?
Oh, yeah. Where's Joey?
Joey.
No, I didn't forget that you said you were going to do a live.
No, I forgot.
Oh, you forgot. Well, I was waiting for you because I said, all right, let me go plug everything in. And
Yeah.
because you said 15 minutes, so I said, all right, let me give him a few minutes.
Yeah. And I was so hungry, I realized I only had a small turkey sandwich about noon, and I was really hungry. So, and I went to the gym down here because, I like to do that. So I had a little workout, and so that makes you hungry. I mean, I was famished.
Let me ask you something. Are those locations, those gyms, all over conveniently enough in enough places? Like,
well, yeah, that's why. That's one of the things I love about it because
wow,
I can use it to, of course, have a nice workout, but I can also use the facilities, which is, I can take a shower, I can use the bathroom, and they have that massage chair, which I love, which is
that's amazing.
Water pressure. And the one, it wasn't working today here, but I did a chair massage, like they have in the malls and stuff. But I also did an hour treadmill. So, I feel great. I mean, I just kind of go with the flow. I happened to see it. It was like literally right there.
Wow.
And I said, okay, let me take a break because I wasn't, I didn't have as many today as I had yesterday doing the deliveries. So, but then I got some more appeared. I don't know what their criteria is. I do see that there's some sort of something is not coordinating. I don't know
what on the app.
Yeah, because there were more. I guess they think my car. They take into consideration.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The space in my car, but. It tells you not exactly what it is, but it'll say, oh, it fits in the front seat, it fits in the back seat, it fits in the trunk, it fits in a hatchback, it fits in a shoebox. And, I like the small ones, but I noticed there were other packages going in the same direction. I don't know why they didn't just put them all together, but.
Right. Now, I wonder if they do that to kind of spread out the workload or.
Could be. I mean, it could be that. It could be that, one time while I was there, another one popped up, so it could be, I don't know. Some people are surprised to see me. They're like, oh, what do you bring it right over? I said, I don't know.
Like, what
does that mean? So you bring it right over? No, I just came over to see how you're doing.
No, I just wanted to see your setup. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I heard you had a nice lawn. What's this? I hit my flash goal. Did you know I flashed?
No.
It says I've hit my flash goal.
Who said this?
TikTok. I'm reading the screen.
Really?
Flash goal.
Wow, you're on a roll.
Gifter Center Rose. Oh, wow.
Well,
thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, no, I think...
Oh, there you go. Everybody send in a little rose to Lucky.
I think... I'll be Scoop. Do you have any coins?
Do you have any coins? Do you have any coins?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so this new variant is on the rise, they're saying.
Wow.
It's in U.S., Asia, and beyond. Are we on a repeat for 2020?
Yeah. Well,
highly,
this could be
highly
God telling us,
infectious.
because of the
Highly
last time
infectious.
he was elected.
Well, it only makes sense that there'd be a sequel to that too. So, you know, it's like the horror movies, they come out with one film and then they say, well, let's give them a sequel. The kids love sequels. It's not as good
And
as the
the
first
more
one, but
sequels, the better, because they always get better.
oh yeah, and it gets more confusing. Like reality is getting confusing.
Oh, reality is very confusing.
Um,
Happy Pride, everybody! We're celebrating Pride. When I popped this on, one of my favorite creators, I can't
let's
think of
see
his
it.
name. He's a newer person I followed,
Oh wow.
but he's a great debater. Hold on, I'm going to plug my headphones in. So then, oh wait, no, that's the wrong phone. Damn it. That's the phone with the USB-C. Anyway, this creator, he's dressed in a nun's outfit. This young guy, it's like 25.
Oh,
And
you have to send it my way.
yeah, I will, because he's so funny. And there's another young man who actually is blind on here, and he's starting to get viral.
I see.
Have you seen him, the tall
No,
kid?
I said, I see.
Oh, yeah. So Pride Month is really popping. I don't know, I can't hear. I
No,
think when I went in that
that's,
porta potty, something happened. I stepped into a time vortex.
well, that can happen with. Have you heard that theory about the porta potty theory?
Porta potty theory?
Yeah. People claim they go into it and they come out and it's a different time period.
Oh.
Or they have their energy has shifted when you come back
I
out.
thought that was the old blue police box from London with the
Yeah,
time
it's those two.
Doctor Who, the Time Lord.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's so funny. I had
So many
forgotten that when I was a kid, Channel 2 here in Boston used to play Doctor Who.
I used to watch it.
Me too, but it was out of my memory, like until I don't know when they rebooted the show, like
50 times.
well, no, like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I stumbled upon a Christmas special, and it was so funny. There was Matt Smith, the actor, was the doctor. There was a guy who looked like a potato, and there was a lizard lesbian woman. I said, I love this show. And I had forgotten that I used to watch it as a child. And then once I just rediscovered it, I started watching the reboot. And, it's a wonderful, some of it, not everything's a winner, but some of it I think it started in like 05 or 06, the official reboot. And it's just been great. David Tennant,
Wow.
do you know him?
I've heard of him.
He's in a lot of things, but he was a great doctor. They keep regenerating the doctor.
I didn't realize that he did Doctor Who.
David Tennant, yeah, he did it for like 4 years. And
That's
then
amazing.
he just did about 2 years ago, I think it was the 60th anniversary, he did like 4 specials, 4 1-hour specials. So they brought him back.
Actor.
What's that?
He's a Scottish actor.
He is. Oh, let me turn up the volume. No
But
wonder
you know
can't.
what he's in? He's in Good Omens. He did
Yep.
that. That's a
Yep.
good one.
Yep.
He did Harry Potter.
Yep.
He did the 4th one. He did Marvel.
He's been in a lot of things.
He's
Yeah.
in everything. He's all over the
He's
place.
so
It's like
talented.
dog shit. It's all over the place.
He's so talented, though.
Very talented.
Let's see. There's some birds out here. I wish you could just tap the screen and flip.
I know. It's like, what is this bird?
Oh, I do this.
It's like, wow. Yeah, he's fantastic. Doctor Who. Who's playing Doctor Who now?
Well, that's a very interesting question, because they just had this. I don't know if you remember the young black man that was in the Barbie movie. Handsome guy. I can't think of the pronunciation of his name, but he's Scottish and Jamaican, and he was the doctor for the last 2 years, and he's openly gay, and there was, it was a wonderful thing. But it just apparently, I think the second whatever reboot season just ended, and so he regenerated into somebody else. So we don't know who's going to be next.
Was his name like Nudie something?
Yes,
Oh yeah, I
handsome
just saw
man.
it on that thing. And I guess I don't know. Billie Piper makes sensational return to the BBC
Yes.
sci-fi show. She returns to replace Nudie.
Well, that's we're not clear about because she was in the original 2005 reboot. She
Wow.
was the companion, but now they showed her face in the very last scene, but they didn't, we got to wait till next year or whenever to
Holy
figure out.
smokes.
Yeah, but it's a fun, it's for kids, but there are some fun things in there. The writer, Russell T. Davies, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you saw this show called Years and Years on HBO.
No, I never
It's a
saw
mini
that.
series, like 8 episodes, but it's so well written, and I can't even tell you the plot because there's too many plots. But Russell T Davies was the one that brought Doctor Who back, and he's writing it now. He also wrote Sherlock, I believe. He's a great
Mm.
writer. He's a great writer for this sort of stuff, and he loves it. And I was glad to see him come back the last few years and write some episodes, and because he makes it very interesting, to follow sort of
Right.
a subplot underline over all the different episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and that lesbian lizard woman. I mean, God, is that funny or what?
Yes, it is.
And so it's Pride Month to all you lesbian
Yes, all you homos out
lizard.
there listening.
Yes, we're going rainbow. We're going
Full
to
on.
rainbow everything.
Wait, are you really thinking it's going to be one of the greatest?
I do. I have a sense. I'm feeling that people know
Ooh,
that we have to be even more out and proud,
more visible.
more visible this year.
I feel like today's been a great day of visibility, at least from what I saw online.
Yeah, I haven't really been
I
on
said,
that.
wow. I said, it's all over the place. I was really kind of shocked. But, it's the first. So, of course, everyone's going to want to jump in on it. And
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know how people they want straight. Why isn't it straight month?
Well,
What is that about?
it's just so silly.
It's silly, right? That's what I said. This is silly.
Um
What is it? And then they're bitching about well, what about veterans? And I'm thinking that's in November the whole fucking month. You
the
dumb
whole month,
fuck.
but see, they're so dumb they don't
You're
even know
so
that.
dumb. They have one already.
I think that oh, isn't that interesting, the background?
Oh, what happened here?
I put on this AI background.
It says accept. What is this?
What did I do?
I don't know. I had to hit accept for some
There,
reason.
there's a countdown going on. You
Why?
didn't, what's happening? Hello?
Hello? What happened?
I don't know what happened. All I know is the grid keeps getting smaller and smaller. Smaller. And one for Mahler.
Can you speak to the silliness, though, of why people might be angry? I mean, what is that all about anyway? I never understood it.
Because they're uneducated. That's the simple answer.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, it's funny because even today I thought of you. I said, oh, what would Lucky say? He'd say, yeah, this is where education matters.
Right. If people don't know that the veterans have an entire month, and that's not our problem. They're
No.
just, I mean, people don't like to be called stupid or to be,
Right.
and I don't even mean it that way. I don't mean it in a mean way. Oh, here's Quaxy.
Well, I do.
I love it. I know. Yes.
That's probably my problem, though. I'm just so calmly
No.
blunt.
Yeah, but I do too. I do want to make it in a mean way because they're being
I am
ridiculous.
being mean, yeah. Oh no, now there's hell to pay. No. No more niceness.
No more Mr. Nice Gay.
No, they don't want it. That's fine. I can be a bitch. A calm one, though.
I mean, where do you go when people don't understand that there is a full month? There, I believe both May and November are both months
They are.
dedicated to
For
veterans.
veterans.
Why don't you know that? Because
I
they don't
don't
take the
know.
initiative. You see, what do
They're
they
so
care?
dumb.
You know, gays, we have parades and all these
Right.
events surrounding it. Why don't you create the veterans events? It's the silliest thing. It's just like these
So
people
silly.
against abortion, but they're not at the fucking adoption agency.
Right. Oh, don't you love it? Right. And let's take away SNAP benefits. Meanwhile,
Oh yeah, and Medicaid
right,
and
Medicaid and
you know,
everything
all
else.
those poor people have so much power ruining this country. It's not the ultra, but really they're so sick when it comes to pride. Like I did see online some of that you know, where's my straight pride? Well, look in the
Well,
mirror. Look in the mirror every day is
right. Well, why don't you get off your ass and create a program and get it going?
That's it. Create a program, get it going.
Go get a grant like somebody had to do way back in the day.
I mean, well, they're not smart people. What can we say? I mean,
And I think misery loves company.
yeah, there is definitely something to that.
Yeah. But for the most part, most people just, they just go, well, whatever. Hopefully.
Well, they've been very impressive. They just don't know how to.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Look at my picture. My picture. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to your audio. Look at that photo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wish I could make it bigger.
They need to fix the framing on this app is. Now, those are the real problems. The reframing on this app. It's like a 10-year-old's running this thing.
I mean, look at that bitch.
Ah. This guy, I tell you, he gets. I thought it said I thought it said eat my tariffs. Eat the
It
tariffs.
does. Eat the tariffs.
Who is that, Patty or Aunt Donna?
That's Auntie Donna.
Auntie Donna. That's my new code name. Did you see that they're saying taco?
Oh, yes.
What's that mean?
Trump always chickens out.
Oh, okay.
I got a few pictures on here. Let me see if I can find taco.
Taco. Dirty taco. Isn't that interesting that they use that word taco when all I can think of is Mexico and a taco? Oh my gosh. It's looks like a horrid drag queen.
Looks like he's ready to get into the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right. Yeah. Putin's bitch. Did you see those riots in Paris overnight?
No, what happened? What are they
Like
rioting?
over 400 people. I don't know what the heck happened. It was wild. And then today a terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado.
Oh my God, what happened there?
A man went on a Molotov cocktail spree and at a pro-Israel or pro-whatever march and put people up in flames.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's
Things
like
are heating up for the summer.
all age groups. It's starting to heat up. I said, oh boy, and all the major media outlets were all over it. And I said, oh boy,
When I was at the
FBI
gym,
was saying it's a terrorist attack. It was awful. Oh.
I was seeing on the TV at the gym something. I couldn't look at it, but
Yeah, it's just come on.
Maximum number of requests. What the hell is this?
Well, what's that mean?
I don't know. I'm trying. Oh God.
Well, it said I had to accept something, and I hit accept, and then I had a countdown, and the background was all these different colors, and
Well, I've done it again. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Let's see. I got another account coming into the room.
what was it?
It's me.
Hello, it's me. Let's see what this person has to say. Oh, ah,
That damn Paul Leary Productions.
damn Paul Leary. God dang it. Your biscuits.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, the first day of June.
And Trump's in drag.
Mm-hmm. Is he going to do anything where he used the gays during election season?
Yeah.
I thought I saw him say, "Oh, we love the gays."
Oh yeah, he had
I
his.
thought he did that. He had his little minion, evil, whack job queers, whoever they are, imposters. Little snot rag getting paid off, whoever it was.
Well, if you remember the first campaign, his daughter Tiffany, I have the video somewhere where she was saying, "My father loves all the LGBTQ."
Oh,
She left off the T on purpose,
yeah.
and then of course he bans everybody. You know, bans the military, bans.
Well, that's just it. It's just like, come on, like what the hell?
I mean, we all can't be Lindsey Graham and.
Gosh, we all can't be boring like them.
Well, that's just it. Boring.
Goodness.
You have a month, make up a thing for these people.
Exactly. Take July. Nobody wants July.
No. Oh, you mean for straight month?
Yeah, I'd be all for that. Actually, I might organize it.
Every day is straight month.
I know, but let's celebrate them so that little egos feel something. I'm all about the petting.
Hold on a second here.
Petting.
I think I have a new picture coming in.
Uh-oh. You have many photos.
Hold on. Let's see if it comes up.
Hello, it's me. Let me see. Not gay as... yeah.
That's right.
I love it. Lucky,
Yeah, I'm here.
are you coming my way?
Tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, you heard it here first, folks.
Tomorrow at some point. I did confirm with her that she is leaving.
Oh, right,
Tomorrow. Oh, believe me, I'm looking forward to getting out of that damp basement. I don't know if our viewers know this, but they locked me up in a basement.
Right. They think they have it bad. They had to put him in charge.
They don't know the
You don't
origins
realize.
of why my name is Lucky.
Right.
Because I'm so goddamn lucky.
So goddamn lucky they threw him in a basement. They don't like it.
Lock them up.
So goddamn lucky they threw him in a basement. They don't like it.
Lock them up.
That's what they want.
Oh,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm looking for more gay pride things on pictures. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I have to go to... I'll
Yeah,
organize
when's
a
the
straight.
first Boston Gay Pride thing?
Um, I think it's tomorrow,
Oh, really? You mean the raising of the flag or something?
or it might have been today. It could have been today.
The raising of the flag? Okay.
I used to go to that, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking for something here.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna.
used to go to that event. It was nice. It was simple, you know, they give their little speeches and little talks. Not always a very big crowd. And then, of course, I'd go to the bar down the street and get shit faced and say,
Ah!
"Woo." You know, motivation.
I told you I just drove by a
Don't.
McDonald's with no M on it down here.
Now that was strange. Tell me about it.
It was just, you know how they have it's the big sign out front with the red bottom with the white letters McDonald's. It's sort of I don't know if it's a trapezoid or, it's a weird rectangle. And then above it is the big,
Right.
it's a weird rectangle. And then above it is the big
Right.
M. There was no M. I don't
Okay.
know. It didn't look like it fell off, but I don't know where it was exactly. I have to go back there.
Maybe it's getting a facelift or something.
It fell off, but I don't know where it was exactly. I have to go back there.
Maybe it's getting a facelift or something.
Somebody was saying, I think on TikTok, how everything is lost its charm and its color, black and silver. McDonald's, it isn't that bright red anymore. It's that ridiculous, like gray.
It's just gray.
Gray. Everything is gray. We need color.
Well,
That's why the rainbow's going to be big this June.
big and bright. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Yeah, you're right. Everything's kind of like just grayscale, a lot of brown.
That's
What do you
why
think? What is that all about?
Well, one of the things the person said was that the resale value in cars, because when a lot of them get sold maybe to fleets or companies, they want white, black, or gray.
Right.
And the same thing like with houses, even houses are gray, very gray, because they're just, I guess, easier to sell because people get intimidated by color. It doesn't make any sense.
Wow.
That's why we need the rainbow.
Gee, people are getting sensitive.
I think, hold on.
Uh-oh. Someone coming in.
Changing pictures.
Uh-oh, it's a carousel of photos.
Where is it? There we go. There you go.
There you are.
Everybody's inclusive.
Well, now see, that's just it. We need to add the letter S to this because so the straights can be validated.
You mean LGBTQS?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And that way I can say the S stands for shut up. You know what? Even if you did that, someone would still complain.
Of course.
They'd say, yeah, well, I don't identify with the letter S, though.
Did you ever want to know what a lobotomy was?
No, tell me, Pat.
Well, I just found this video.
Oh.
Zach D Films, which he has all these crazy videos.
If you did lobotomy, a long metal pick would be inserted through your upper eyelid, entering the brain's frontal lobe. Once in, the doctor would swivel the pick, severing connections inside the frontal lobes. This area contains the brain's center for emotion and personality. Doctors once believed that by breaking these brain connections, this procedure would stabilize behavior and calm intense emotions.
You believe that? I think I need a lobotomy.
And what are they doing these at McDonald's or?
That's part of the Mick lobotomy.
It comes with the deal that they're giving out today. Did you see that they're trying to end smartphones? Everybody but Apple right now. Zuckerberg, Musk.
What'd you say? They're trying to what? Smartphones?
it's the end of smartphones, pretty much. It's on the horizon. Did you hear about that?
No, the end of smartphones?
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Sam Altman announced the end of smartphones. Tim Cook isn't playing along, though.
Well, I mean, since there's about 9 billion iPhones, who the hell?
Wow. Well, that's just it, right? So they're looking
what's
at,
going to replace them?
well, there's going to be brain implants, digital tattoos, and glasses.
Oh, I see.
Augmented reality.
Yes, because reality isn't augmented
Oh.
enough. I mean, hello?
Look at that.
People know that Donald Trump has been elected president twice. That's not augmented to
Well, they
reality.
realize.
I don't know what is. I mean, honest to God, I still can't believe it.
It's crazy.
Do you ever check in on his Truth Social, which is called Lies Social for me?
No, I'm never on there.
You never have? Do you have an account?
Oh yeah, I created an account back when we started
Oh
because
yeah,
you said get everywhere, and I did.
yeah.
I do get the alerts though, and I just never looked.
Well, he's always on there, just saying
Really?
ridiculous things. Trump is just.
It just sounds so childish and unprofessional.
Well, he is. He's a child.
It's like, oh my gosh, get over yourself. Good Lord. And I'd say the same thing if Joe was doing the same. If he were out there on social media every day on Facebook going, look at me, I look fabulous.
Yeah.
I would say, oh my gosh, someone get the keyboard away from this dude. It's so stupid. It looks ridiculous. It's so
Janice just sent
embarrassing.
me a picture. Janice is making tuna for me
Oh,
because she makes it with a certain I don't know if it's celery and onions and
certain
something.
little touch.
Yeah. And oh, that's nice of her. I'll look forward to that. Now I want a tuna sandwich right now. I have no impulse control. The Wi-Fi sucks here in the bedroom. I tried to tell her.
Yeah. You told her.
She has my Wi-Fi box, but she doesn't use it.
Oh,
Yeah. Can you believe it?
now wait. How come she won't use it? It's better.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, why doesn't she know her password?
But that's just it.
I mean, listen what we're dealing with, all right? Not only our family members, these people in Congress, right?
I know.
They don't know their passwords.
They really don't. No.
They can't set up an email. They
No.
don't know how to do anything except make life terrible. Oh,
That's it. And they know how to have a drink.
yeah, throw one back.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Right. Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Well, that's easy for you to say. You don't have to worry about what's for dinner.
Unbelievable.
I'm hungry for tuna now.
See how she gets you all worked up?
Yeah, I am all worked up now over it.
I wonder if I can drive that I don't have the video. I mean, allegedly. TikTok shop.
I know.
Since I don't have the video. Let's see if I get. How long have we been going? Hold on. Oh God. Good connection. Let me just. I'm just gonna move a little bit. See if like this. Like that. Oh, there's
What are
somebody.
you doing?
Well, I'm want to get moving, so
Where you going?
home. But since there's no video playing, I'm seeing if I can get away with this.
Oh, I see. I think so. I think it would be fine.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that all works. Listen, I'm all this AI. When my dash cam updated, it started spinning with a letter AI up in the left hand corner, like it was updating. And I said, what the hell is this now? AI on my dash cam? It's updating the software.
It's AI. It's everywhere now.
It's absolutely everywhere. Now I got to see where I'm going. I don't even know where
It's
I'm going.
bonkers.
Oh my.
Let's take US 6 West and stay 25 up.
Yeah.
600 feet. Turn right.
Turn right. Okay. Turn right, Paul. And then she's going to see me. Okay. Turn right, Paul. And then she's going to see
Turn
me.
left on High Bank Road.
Oh, Jesus.
Then turn right on Great Western Road.
Oh, hold on. Now she's saying go left and go right. See how she does that to me? Whenever I'm coming out of a parking lot or a driveway, she always gets turned around. And I say, well, I'll just make a choice. And it's always the wrong.
Always. But see, now here's the thing, and I think I said this to you before. Why aren't we at this AI is great and all, but I thought Siri would have been much better by now. Like, I think she's gotten the boot. Even
lot
this
of people-
directional.
A lot of people complain about Siri.
Like, really, I should be having full conversations with Siri at this point.
Well, I think part of it, though, is, Apple's got their hands in so many pies.
Right.
They're not focusing, and
Right.
They police every single app. Don't forget that. They have all these standards. But I listen to these Apple podcasts, people that are more expert than I am, I suppose, but they
Yeah.
always complain about Siri getting shit wrong, At
Yeah,
this
well,
point.
it does. But at this point, don't you think like we should be able to I should be able to have a little bit of a conversation or a lot more out of Siri.
Absolutely.
Even the driving direction robot, whatever that voice is you've got, like you should be able to say, "Hey, how you doing tonight?"
Oh, it's coming though. If you go on that Chat GPT and stuff,
Yeah.
I think I don't know which one I was on. I may have mentioned it, but I was surprised they added this talkback feature that did sound eerily human.
Okay.
Really, really like it was somebody talking to me.
Oh, wow.
Siri and Alexa, like that they're
Yeah.
not whatever. Where am I? Oh, hold on. Is somebody flashing lights at me?
Really.
No. Allegedly. Oh shit! I missed the turn.
Oops.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I could see that, and also it's a money move too, because if they made Siri the way I'm trying to describe her out to be sort of like, "Hey, how you doing?" while I'm driving or whatever, to stay awake or just to keep company. Well, there goes their whole possibly their game plan because how do you set, everyone's going to take that idea and go, oh, this is great. A co-pilot now in every car. So someone has someone to talk to or,
Right.
Maybe more focused drivers. I don't know.
Well, that's the future, though. I mean, how can we disregard the future? It's coming. It's here.
It's here. It's being implanted into brains, apparently.
I know you mentioned that earlier. What was that implant all about?
Well, that's how they're going to get rid of cell phones, because you'll just be able to text from your eye and then Bill Gates is working on one that's on a tattoo, and it's on the arm. It's too much, but You know what? People that are coming up in the future will say, "Oh, that's fantastic." Yes.
I mean, when you do think about, this generation that's grown up with
Yeah.
iPhones and technology, they don't know any different.
No, they don't. I mean, they'll look at me if I said, "Oh, I had to go get off my butt and go to the other room to make a phone call." What are you talking about? What's a phone call? And what do you mean? What's something attached to a wall? What are walls?
And
I'm
what's
living
the-
in this tent, dude. What are you talking about? This guy over here is a genius. He's talking about something about walls and phones and strings.
Oh, you definitely got to watch that miniseries, Years and Years, on HBO.
Why is this what happens?
It's about what we're talking about, and it actually it takes place over a span of many years. So
Oh.
yeah, you would. I
I
think
feel like I've lived it.
we're living it. We're living
Uh-oh.
it. We're living it.
It's so sad.
Well, it doesn't have to be. You see, the people that have so much, they really are so miserable
Yeah.
that they want to make everybody else miserable. Or if they're, it's like keeping up with the Joneses. If their neighbor has,
Mhm.
a new boat, well, they've got to get 2 new boats and a car.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, cut everybody else from even what mothers and children want to eat. It's insanity.
Right. How dare you?
Tax cuts. I mean,
Right. How dare you?
investing in children and education and food, that's outrageous. But people making billions of dollars
Right.
have
Who
to
are
pay a
criminals.
little more. And that's the most insane thing you ever said in your whole life. You should be locked up and have a lobotomy.
And go to a gray McDonald's.
Oh, it's dark now. I'll never find it. I don't know where the hell I was.
Dark. You're in a dark place. It is dark out right now. Oh my gosh. And it's really dark where you are.
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of these country roads don't have lights.
It's terrible. What the heck?
It's terrible.
Oh, terrible.
But it's, down here in the Cape, it's almost like time is frozen.
Yeah. Well, look around. It's like, oh my gosh, it's still 1950.
Yeah. And they like it that way. I mean, I enjoy it for what it is, but I
Yeah.
could never, permanently do this.
No.
I was telling Janice that I do love seeing, where we were yesterday or where I was, and today and all that stuff. But it's nice to visit.
It's nice to visit, yeah. But to live there, oh. Well, I guess it would depend,
I
right?
mean, let's see.
Well, I guess it would depend, right?
Let's see. I'm looking at it through my eyes of my life, meaning I have nothing. We're not only, living day to day, paycheck to paycheck,
I was just gonna
hour
say
to
that.
hour.
Right.
If I had the resources to order fucking pebbles from Home Depot,
That's just it. You'd say, this is great.
because a lot of these places, it takes a lot to run a house.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What do you want, kids to have lunch? How dare you, sir? What?
What do you
Tax
mean?
cuts?
Tax cuts.
That's the most insane thing I ever heard anybody say. This side of the Mississippi.
The Mississippi.
I'm calling for revolution. I'm calling for revolution.
Revolution.
Enough is enough.
You ain't taking it, Willow.
Enough. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Yeah, I got to head home. I got to start getting things
Why?
ready for what I'm. Yeah, for my trip
Where you going?
to Boston.
Oh.
No, I gotta like wash some clothes.
Oh yeah.
Unless there's a padlock on the washing machine, I wouldn't doubt that.
Now
What
wait.
does he think he's gonna use water? What does he want? Clean fucking clothes? What does he want now? To be treated like a human?
Never. I know. What do they think? Like you're just having a hell of a time, and
Well, you know, that is worrisome to me.
well,
But I really don't know how to handle this situation. And my mind is cooked.
but it's just because it's so wacky, though.
It's wacky, and there's something bubbling up in me. It's an anger. Yeah, like I feel betrayed. And as a Scorpio, you know, we don't like that feeling. You know, you betray us once, and that's it.
But it is. It's just. It's so nasty. It's just.
And it could be, you know, I often do think of these things. And I said, well, you know, she's processing her feelings about everything in her way, and it's coming out maybe the wrong way. So, you know, that's why I'm like giving it breathing room and distance and staying away from her. But
Are you gonna say anything?
I don't know. That I'm conflicted because I don't want that to be an opportunity for them to do something. You see, I come in and out all hours of the day and night, as you know. So I don't know. I just can't think straight. I don't know how else to put it.
Well, I think that's reasonable to put it that way and say that because it's just a head shaker of a. Like, honestly, it's not like you're taking up any, like, it's not like you're taking up residence that you're in the way.
What has he got the light bulbs on? They sit in the dark up there. I mean, it's really lunatic.
My concern is that they're sold on a barrel of lies that they were told.
Well, that's for sure.
And that's what makes me upset because I think he probably had said something and
Yes.
and then
Oh,
the
for
night
sure.
you
For
told
sure.
me you were taking off his medical chart and I said, oh boy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said, oh boy, there we go. See?
Yeah. Yes, I think you are right about that. But, you know, again, that's why all those emotions are sort of, when I think about all those little things, it does make me a little crazy.
Well, it's emotional. It's hurtful.
Yeah. And for what reason? I mean,
I have no
not,
clue.
I'm only trying to, I've only been trying to help, you know, really encourage them to, you know, just put one foot outside into the sunshine every once in a while.
Well, that's why I say I don't think she's that far down the river because I think this is her way of just trying to be, you know, a snot or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
She's being a bit. She's being slick, in my opinion.
Yeah, I hear you when you say that. You've said it.
I think she is. I think she's been playing it slick for a while.
Yeah. I just want some sort of
Right.
sign, you know, from above.
Well, I'm
Give
hoping
me a sign, will you?
somebody.
Otherwise, I'm going to start squatting in Bscoop's basement. I'm going to go from one basement to another.
Don't go down there.
And I'll sing that song, you know, Ben, about the rat.
Gorgeous. Well, that's who's going to be down there. Oh, I would have put my worst enemy in there. And I'm down there every day. No wonder I'm not feeling good.
Yeah, well, could be.
I am. I'm down there digging and checking for stuff.
Is there any ventilation down there? Or?
No, none. I mean, there's two windows, but I think that's how they got in.
Oh.
because I did have them open, so it was kind of my fault. I feel like so.
Yeah, believe it or not, you can get. I don't know what size your windows are, but there's sort of a standard size. I went to the Home Depot. They have it's like $5 for a screen. The adjustable screens for the basement windows.
Okay, yeah.
And you just do a little measuring and
Slap that.
and you could have the
Well, that's
screen.
the thing. I mean, these have screens on them, so I don't know if that's really.
Oh, they do. Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, the rats are getting much smarter. They can open doors and stuff and screens, and then they close them behind them.
Well, it's funny you say that because I could have sworn I heard the door open one day, and ever since that day, that's when I had that visitor. So,
Yeah. Oh no, we don't know what's going on.
no.
I mean, New York City alone, they probably have human rats living below ground. They've evolved. Now that's a movie. I'd watch that movie.
Would you?
Human Rats of New York City.
Human Rights, Part 1.
Yeah, it could be a multi-part.
Oh, yeah, multiverse.
A multiverse. Everything's a multiverse. I'm living in a multiverse. I'm living in the upside down. Children and mothers, no food,
You
nothing
better be
for
getting a
them.
phone call tomorrow from those people.
Oh yeah, well I did send him an email asking what the time frame was. So
Right.
hopefully he'll respond tomorrow. We'll have that's what it is. I want an idea of a time frame in my head to.
Right.
But I'm just gonna start putting stuff out on the front grass and say free and just take everything.
You know what you do when you do find it, you don't say anything.
Yeah,
And then you just she won't know.
disappear.
She won't. You could probably even keep your stuff there for storage.
Well, I thought of that because I am
Honestly.
concerned about my little bed, which is very nice. It's a ghost bed. It's adjustable and it's very,
Yeah.
foamy. But it's, the mold is underneath the bed on that wall.
Ew, really?
So, I'm concerned about that. Should I bring it with me? I mean, I paid, it wasn't inexpensive. It was like a bed in a box type of thing.
Right.
So I don't know. I guess I have to.
I don't know. I don't know enough about mold, how that all works. I mean,
Well, I have this,
good.
it's a natural sort of spray,
Okay.
almost like those bug bombs.
Yeah.
This is specifically for mold and mildew and all that smell, but it's a natural. It's a natural recipe. I got it off Amazon, and I used it when I first moved in, and it seemed to work. And I'm thinking, if I do that, you got to leave the house for the day.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if I do that now or beforehand and freshen things up, because it actually kills the mold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you the link. Maybe you could do one in your basement.
I was gonna say I'm sure 100% there's mold down there.
Yeah.
Even my sister said that because I had said I don't feel. She said it's probably mold.
Yeah. Well, I know that when I was in Miami, and I think there's a direct link, there was mold in the apartment, and I forget the landlord had to do something. We all had to leave. There's 4 apartments in this little building.
Right.
But was like right after that when I developed allergies, or right around that time.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And I forget the whole scenario, but I was not happy about it.
I'm sure most places have mold though.
They do, but it's,
But
can you keep it under control? Can you
Right.
clean? Can you do these things? Ventilation, It's
Where
one thing to have it. It's another thing to have it like sort of be over
just right, just sitting there.
multiplying.
Right, which is like what you're saying. All it takes is though a good 6 hours. You spray this scan, and
Yeah. Maybe we need some of that radioactive uh, bacteria that's eating in Chernobyl, eating the radiation.
oh,
I need some of that in the basement. You got any of those black spores from Chernobyl? Now, if somebody was smart, they'd have that in a can in no time, selling it.
they'll be selling it soon, but with all the tariffs and stuff, you know.
Well, but think of the tagline. I mean, this friggin' thing eats radioactive material at Chernobyl. It can clean your house.
Right, you could call it "Never Clean Again."
Why do people put their brakes on all the time?
I don't know what is up with that. See, that makes me nervous when people do that because I always think they're out for a lawsuit.
Well, I mean, there is a cop. He's not even facing our way, but it's 55. I'm doing 57. Why the brake lights?
Why the brake lights? You're still within reasonable speed limits.
Of course. 1, 2. I mean, why do they keep putting the brakes on? I want to know. I wish I could
Probably a
interview
nervous
people.
driver.
Very nervous.
Very nervous. Well, they saw the cop and they said, "Oh gosh."
I guess, but I mean, 57 and a 55. I mean, that means that person with
Is
the
up.
brakes was probably doing 50.
Right.
Not even doing the speed limit. Oh, I gotta slow down.
Oh, I better slow down.
Make everybody slow down.
Slow it down now.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down. Simmer.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down. Simmer. Simmer sass. Simmer.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the cell signal out here. It's interesting to see the cell signal out here. Sometimes it's not great.
Oh, gee. It's
But
shitty.
so far, so good.
You got the T's Mobile. And you're happy with it.
Oh, very happy.
And their home
Oh,
internet.
yeah. Yeah. Well, like I told you before, I had AT&T for many years.
Yeah,
And they were very, very expensive. And
they are.
actually, a good friend of mine, I think, had T-Mobile. And that's what made me dip my toe into the T-Mobile water. And, yeah, I transferred everything over. I don't
Remember
know how
the
many.
CEO? He was fun.
Oh, he was fun. I was disappointed that he left. I felt
too.
he was actually kind of real good
Yeah,
spokesman, doing
I
all
agree.
those innovative things, I mean, when I
You
think
what?
of the perks that you get with the perks that you get with the subscription, the perks that you get with the subscription to T-Mobile, you get all the Hulu and Apple TV and Netflix and whatever the hell
Well,
else.
that's just
And
it.
on
I mean,
Tuesdays,
who's
every
giving that
Tuesday,
away?
and on
Who's
Tuesdays, every
giving that
Tuesday.
away?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I was agreeing with you, and then I lost connection.
Oh, okay. Special deals every Tuesday, T-Mobile.
Yeah, what are those? Some of the deals.
It's all different things. You can get like $5 movie tickets. You can get discount at, fast food or a restaurant, a massage. They give sometimes they have free water bottles or umbrellas that say T-Mobile. It's just all kinds of stuff. They've expanded it recently. They call it T-Mobile Life now, I think
Oh,
it is.
wow.
Life. And, discounts at restaurants,
Yeah.
all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's impressive the stuff that they do.
Yeah. Because when you add that all up, with your with your service, it really kind of makes it worth it.
It really does, and they have a better infrastructure out of all of the other carriers.
Yeah,
So I was told.
5G is.
The 5G, though, yeah, that's what I've read. They said they really did an outstanding job.
I mean, I was down at that place yesterday on the dock, and I had amazing speed I don't even see in the city.
Incredible. It's funny because everyone says, "Oh no, I go with Verizon. It's the best." I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah, I think it used to be. I mean,
It used to be more.
Yeah, I think it used to be. I mean,
It used to be.
They were known for having a very solid network, but they also
And
operated. I think
it
on a
was. Right.
it was a different frequency, I think.
Yeah.
But now I think they're all sort of on the same compatibility. You know
Oh
what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, as time just goes on, that's going to be irrelevant on who's got the better network because where we just keep building and building, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
Well,
say?
since automation comes on, we're not going to need phones. We're not going to need cars. We're not going to need to leave the house.
Nope.
They'll have us in pods, and we'll absorb nutrients through our skin. Be like a bathtub
Ew.
pod. Yeah, and we'll just be a gooey
I
slime,
don't like
and the automation. Yeah, like what was that movie? Matrix. That's what the Matrix was like.
Oh
Basically,
yeah.
human beings were like the batteries for the Matrix or something. And the AI.
Oh, I hope not. Well, only if we allow it, but it looks like we are, so.
Allow it. Who's going to stop it? These old
Exactly.
politicians who keep dying.
Exactly.
Politicians who keep dying in office that can't even remember their password.
Mitch McConnell.
How are they going to stop it? They couldn't even regulate Uber. They couldn't even regulate Uber. Oh, we just don't know. It's an app. What's an app? An appetizer at Olive Garden? I mean, what?
They'll sit there, well, what do you mean I can order a ride?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're trying to dismantle the Department of Education. You think that they know how to do anything? They called AI, the woman, the head of the Department of Education, Trump appointee, called AI A1. And this AI A1. And this A1 that's coming, A1 sauce, what
He
the?
wants.
And she's a real winner, that one. I don't know. What's her name? McMahon? Oh, boy, she's...
I don't even know her name. Looney
Just-
Tune.
Yeah, they want to shut everything down.
What's up with shutting everything down?
They want uneducated people. He's very popular with the uneducated.
He sure is. Gee,
Up is down, down is up.
that's it.
And here comes the Sagamore Bridge. This might be it.
Oh boy. You found your way?
Yes. I found my way.
I was
My way
worried
off this
for a
planet.
He made it. He made it. Yeah, you could leave your stuff there, and if this comes through,
I did think of that, yeah.
that's what I was saying. Then you don't have to say anything. Just be like, oh yeah, just floating around. You know how it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do try to have to like calm my mind and not sort of pretend I know what she's thinking or what she might say.
Right.
But I know there will be a point where, she wants everything out. I mean, even before this, when my father had a rebound,
Right.
they were saying, she was saying for the first time, she was like, oh, there's so much crap in this house. And I said, well, don't blame me. He was
Right.
here long before I was, you know.
Crap in the house, huh?
A lot of crap.
Meanwhile, she's allowed cigarette smoking to go on in the house.
Right. Well, and you know, my uncle and the Christmas stuff, but that's their choice. Why do you have it? Throw it out.
Right. Throw
Put
it
it in
out.
the trash. You
What?
see, I run circles around them. I do things. I'm
Right.
motivated. I clean. I organize. All my stuff. They sit there. The years go by, and the dust piles up, and the cat has emphysema, and one of them's dead, and
That cat. Oh my god.
oh, baby, O'Malley's been trying to get downstairs to see me. They won't let him down.
Oh,
I might take the cat with me. What do you think of that?
I think you should. I think the cat would be happy.
The cat hasn't known a life without cigarettes.
Exactly.
That cat. When I worked at the Huntington Theater, and I told you we worked in the membership office at night, and we would call the people in the membership office at night, and we would call the people to renew their subscriptions, but they got two cats to help with the problems, as we just discussed, right? My from New York, and she loved these cats. I mean, she fell in love with them. She'd come in on her days off to feed them and take care of them and all this.
Oh,
And
wow.
then when her contract was up, I don't know, after a year or whatever, it just so happened was up, I don't know, after a year or whatever. It just so happened that when she went back to New York, those two cats disappeared. And it was a mystery. And it was a mystery. Where did these cats go? And when they asked her, she said she did not know. And they
come on.
heard meowing in the background. They called her up.
Return the cats, man.
Oh, no. I mean, it was almost, she was so in love with them, it was almost unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. I mean,
You can always get more cats.
I'm an animal lover.
Me too. I love animals.
And, but
But I get it.
kidnapping the cats.
Cat nappers.
She was a character. She was a real New Yorker. She was just an interesting.
What was she doing here?
She was there was a third party company that managed the memberships for a lot of nonprofits.
Okay.
So they brought her in. I don't know. They couldn't hire anybody locally. I guess it was only, like I said, maybe a seasonal thing. Maybe 6 months she was there. I don't even know.
Right.
I don't remember. But yeah, she took took the damn cats.
He said, "Come on, you're coming with me." Are we sure they weren't her cats?
No, they were the theater's cats. They were there for the theater to deal with the rodents.
Well, see, also, and that area does have rodents. Ugh.
Everywhere, yeah.
Oh, gross.
But the Huntington Theater was known, or is known, for having national stars come in to do their plays. Many well-known people have performed there. So you don't want little critters dancing about.
Ugh. Or running below your little toes as you enjoy.
Are there any pride things happening, like shows, like
I don't
of?
think
I'll have
so.
to look it up. Like
I'll
Varla
have to
Jean
look.
Merman or coming to town.
Well, she's down on the Cape. I did see that
She
today.
must be on P-Town. Right. I forget
Yeah,
they come every year.
Yeah, but she used to have a show here in early June because I used to always go. in early June because I used to always go. And it used to take place on Tremont Street, and it was a fabulous show. But I think they got rid of it a long time ago. Christmas tree. I don't know
What
if you
was
remember this.
No.
It was the early 2000s, and oh, it'd be fantastic. They'd light up the Christmas tree in the South End, and it was
Oh, I
exciting.
vaguely remember that.
They'd
Yeah.
block off Tremont Street, and it was really wild.
The speed limit just went from 50 to 20.
Oh, and they'd have a lot of big shows. They had I saw Titanic performed live, the Broadway musical. I mean, it was really something. So
But what was the theater?
I don't know the name of the theater. But they had all the big shows come in. So, and I remember I was there that one year and had front row seats, and I was thrilled. And I got to finally see that stinking Titanic the musical
Yeah.
in front row. I was so excited.
How does it end?
Well, not good.
Not good.
But to get a free show, oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get
Unbelievable.
playbills out. We gotta do that playbill show.
Yeah. So, I mean, they used to do that. I don't know. I'm sure it cost them a lot of money, and they had some real talent. I mean, it just wasn't, these weren't crappy acts. These were like, whoa.
Right.
These were
Well-
like $600 tickets, and they're giving it away for free.
Yeah. I know someone like Barla over the years, the more famous they get, the price goes up. And I also think when I saw her last year, when I did that
Right.
excursion, she did mention something about the touring was, getting harder and harder. I don't know how old she is, but I think she's pushing 60 at this point.
Oh, yeah, she's getting up there.
Yeah. And have you ever seen his Instagram when he's out of drag doing the bodybuilding?
I've seen him out of it. Yeah, I haven't seen that character, though.
Oh my God, you got to see this.
I've seen him and his husband online.
I can't imagine that,
I think
that voice coming out of that.
I know.
Killer
Isn't
guy.
it wild?
But
The first time I saw him, I said, oh, I'm like, no.
couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I said, outstanding. What a talent, I said. Unbelievable. He started to talk that way, though, when he got injured one year down in B-Town. He ruined his leg, had to cancel the rest of the season, and
Yes.
ever since then, he hasn't been the same. He says that a lot. You know who he sounds like? He sounds like Coco, who he's friends with. Because
Yes.
Coco talks the same way, like, I got to get out of this. This is too much.
Well, it takes a toll, and Darla did do a lot of movement and dancing and costume changes and all that.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. I think over the last few years, she's sort of said
Well, 2 years she's been saying that. And again, I used to always go see her shows down at the Cape. I did it for a good 20 years. Outstanding. Used to love it. But just the cost alone to go down there, though, is like, whoa,
Oh my God, I know.
it's ridiculous. I don't understand it.
I don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand
No.
life. I don't understand
I
lobotomy.
get it.
I don't understand
Everyone's,
Donald Trump. I don't understand not feeding the children. I don't understand tax cuts for the poor, for the rich, the poor and the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
That's right.
I don't
Well, that's the
Happy
plan.
Pride Month. And where's my month? I don't
They
understand.
canceled it.
Maybe they were maybe we got it mixed up. They weren't saying where's my month. They were saying where's my mouth.
Where's my mouth?
Get your mouth out of there. Get my name out of your mouth.
Get my name.
Where is
Who are you,
everybody?
Will
This
Smith?
is supposed to be prime season. There's no cars in the parking lot.
Who are you, Will Smith? Get your
Get
Name out.
my wife's name out of your
Out your mouth.
mouth.
So, what do you think? Is Will Smith, speaking of the gays, is Will going to have a comeback, you think? Or
Ah, is he gonna have what?
a comeback? Is there
I
going to a comeback? Is there
I
going to
think
be.
in the process of a comeback. I forget what he's doing or where he was, but I said, "Oh, okay." And I think I've said this before. I like him so much,
I know.
that
I know.
that I felt so bad that that happened. Um,
Well, it was just so
and
odd.
that he might be part of the rainbow community is a whole other.
For, I mean, for someone so well seasoned who's taken jabs for a living, it seemed a little too okay,
Well, that's why I think I'm living in a coma. Because how
it
can
just
he the
seemed too
same night
odd.
win the Academy Award for Best Actor the same night he does that?
But that's just it. It was just none of this makes any sense.
Nothing makes any sense. I think I'm gonna go eat another bag of Raisinets.
And don't forget, his wife, she cheated on him with this young boy.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's why there was speculation of an open
right?
marriage. Which,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do what you want to do.
That's why I was saying how convenient that he has that strong of a reaction. Most people have that kind of a violent reaction when they're trying to cover up something because, well, let me make this the story instead of my sexuality because, oh boy.
Oh, we missed Joe Mama. God damn.
Oh,
I fell for it again. No, we're here, Joe. We're not looking at the
guys,
screen.
live.
I don't know when he sent that, but I just saw it.
Someone's trolling Joe.
I think he thinks it's the recording like we did before, but they won't allow me to do it anymore on here. They revoked my access. Joe Mama, if you're here, come
Joey,
on down.
Joey, tell us what you think about Willie Smith. We're just getting around to that topic.
I know. Imagine he comes in during that topic. See, he's
I
always
know.
listening like that. He's always on the edge of the
He loves it.
bisexuality. It's always him with the sexuality with Joe Mama.
Oh yeah.
Happy Pride Month. He
Happy
thought this was a
Pride.
rerun. This is brand new. It's
Always do.
9:22 on the East Coast.
Right.
We're here. We're live. We're here. We're
We're
queer.
queer.
We're loving it. The McDonald's has no M on it.
That's too funny. Now he thinks it's a recording. Oh my gosh. I wonder if other people think the same thing. That's kind of funny. I like that though.
Well, we're not
Hey.
reacting to what they're saying, which is, that's how
Right.
radio works, which is kind of a good thing because you don't want to get sometimes distracted by these lunatics.
Well, and I've fallen victim to the comments.
Yeah. Which is
But
not necessarily a bad thing if it's a good comment, but
well,
I mean, it's
not
like,
when I'm trying to talk to you though and pay attention.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's
I would have said, "Oh, there's Joe" when he came in, but me and
yeah.
you, we've never looked at the comments. Remember from day one, it was always just kind of like, "Well, whatever. We're talking," and
Well, I'll tell you part of I think that's my sort of radio background because, when you're doing a radio show, you don't
right,
see immediately what people are saying or whatever. At least you used to
exactly,
like that. And you were able to concentrate on what you were saying and set up the information of what you're going to talk about and the points and the this and the, structure.
right,
And if we had a producer, like a talk show, they'd have phone calls, but a producer or a person would be answering the phone and getting the information before we saw it. They'd say, okay, Joe Mama's on line 1. He wants
right,
to talk about the fact that he's not bisexual, something like
right.
that.
Like,
And then
hold
we
on,
could pick from the number of people on hold which one matched the conversation or that
I
we
see.
you know. That's how that works. But
I don't see Joe in here. Now I am looking at it. He said, God damn it, I fell for this again.
I know. I wish there was a timestamp on that so we
That's
knew.
too funny.
You'll have to send him our message after the. I mean, you have his private
David's
line.
listening to us live. Hello, David. Welcome.
David.
David's listening to us live.
You know, right before we came on, I got a private message that a friend of mine. I haven't talked to her in a long time, but she had MS. She passed away over Memorial Day,
Oh, no.
and I think it was her daughter or somebody reached out to me, maybe her sister, and I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
But we had some good times in Florida, some laughs, just some laughs. She was
It's terrible.
character, yeah. She was a character.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What did they say? It was,
Well, just the MS. I think she was, it just takes its toll. And I don't know how old she was. I'd say maybe mid-60s.
right. That's too young.
And when I knew her, which was probably, oh God, I don't know now, at least 15 years ago, maybe even more. She was, very shaky at that point, and it only deteriorates as the years go on. So.
Let's get rid of that disease. It's terrible.
Oh, I know it. Why don't we work on that instead of these goddamn penis-looking rocket ships going to Mars? We're not resettling on Mars or the moon. It's not happening.
Stupid Mars. Let's fix things down here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Police reported ahead.
Uh-oh.
They're
Who's
hiding.
out there? Some peckerheads out there. Who's reporting it and sending it to the car? That's what I want to know.
That's Waze.
Wow.
We send it. So if I saw them, I'd put it on, and then the driver behind me would know.
Oh, that's something, because you could say there's a guy going to the bathroom in the bushes, everybody. So when you come my way, get your cameras ready now so you have the footage.
Well, now it's asking me, are they still there? So I'm passing the area where the map says they are. I don't see them. I think the cops probably put it on themselves nowadays.
Probably. I mean, right, because they have to get to work, and
Well,
they know that it's a feature.
To get us to slow down, scare us.
I guess. But I mean, who's down there? You've got some guy in the bushes going to the bathroom. I mean,
I gotta review that video.
I watched that video about 50 times, and I said, now, wait a minute, that could be the guy. I said, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see if I've got it. I was so excited, I kept rewinding the tape.
That's funny. Oh my Lord.
We built this city.
We built this city on shit and piss.
I was up on Broadway yesterday, and they had some event going on, and it was all like music acts. It was wild. Did I tell you?
No. Where was this?
I didn't stick around. I said, what is this all about?
You didn't take any video?
No, I said, I've got to get the hell out of here.
And where was this? Like, was there a little stage, like where the parking lot
no,
is?
they were like on the sidewalk, and I said, oh, gee.
Like just random people.
Yeah, they were
You see the
everywhere.
subway.
Yeah, but it was wild. It was like they were everywhere.
There were
It's
multiple performers.
Yeah, they were like on the corners, and I didn't understand what the hell was going on. And
Maybe
Nobody
it's Straight Pride Day.
you know what? Maybe it was. I don't know what the hell
Were
was
they
going
dressed
on.
in gray and boring and untalented?
You know, they were passing out cheeseburgers. I'm not kidding you.
I'm not kidding
What the hell
you.
is going on? No, my nerves were shot. I had to get home. I was having a nervous breakdown. I said, I can't believe this right now.
I gotta go into my favorite gas station.
I'll tell you though, the people walking by though around me too had no clue either. They were just like, "What the hell is this?"
So people were not enjoying it overall.
I don't know. I mean,
This
there were like one or two standing there, but it was the strangest thing. I don't understand what was going on.
this story is wild.
It's weird. I know.
It's weird, wacky, wild stuff.
I'm telling you because I thought you knew maybe what the scoop
I
was.
don't think so. I do follow the community bulletin board on.
That's just it. I figured
Online.
maybe where you're online and you follow it all. I don't know. I said I don't know. I'm
It's
leaving.
54 degrees. I'm freezing.
This weather is insane.
It's June 1st, 54 degrees. There's no climate warming or cooling or climate change. Nothing. It's in your head and no lunch for the children.
It's in your head.
What if mothers and children want lunches and breakfasts? Oh no, we can't have that. There's a nice guy at this gas station. He wears a hat, like a baseball cap. It's black, but it has like cat ears on it.
Oh, he's a
And
furry.
I'm wondering what his story is.
Go talk to him. Tell him he's live. See what he does. Say, hey, we're live.
Look at this. Waze is asking me to confirm the gas prices here. What do you think of that?
Are you serious? You can cut me a check before I answer that question.
I know, isn't it funny? All these corporations, I think they're owned by Microsoft or whatever. These billion-dollar corporations made all this money because we gave them the free data.
Yeah. Well, that's why I laugh at all these people with these AI things because everyone's like, "Oh, it's great. I just have to type out the sentence," and I'm thinking, "Oh, well, it's not that smart if you're the one typing it."
Well, it's not only that; it's using other people's work.
It's ridiculous, though, and they're just stealing stuff and refabricating it and
Yeah.
rewrapping it and saying, "Yeah, but see, it's not their word because I used my word instead of their word."
Oh, I see. Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, is that how it works?
Is that how we're?
Oh, is that how it works?
Let me see.
I wouldn't tell them the gas prices.
No, I'm not.
I'd say, no, you can cut me a check and I'll happily send you the info.
I remember.
not.
I mean, it's just amazing what they want from us.
Well, it's ridiculous. You tell me the gas price.
I know it. Why the hell would I? Hold on one second.
And then you're going to pay for the gas on top of it.
Hold on one second.
And then you're going to pay for the gas on top of it.
They want us to pay.
For everything.
Let's see if this comes through. Oh, can't resize
What is
it.
it?
My logo with a rainbow,
Ah,
but you can't. Doesn't resize.
do it on the tweet.
Yes.
Twitter.
When I get home, I thought of another way. These things just come to my mind. I thought of another way I can.
Well, that's what I should do. Put up a nice rainbow on social media.
Yes, rainbow everywhere.
All
Matter of
month.
fact, it's funny. Somebody did put like the Quincy Pride on the Southie community bulletin board for some reason.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and they were like, "Where's my day?" and all that bullshit. And I was like, and I did. I mean, I liked it. I loved it, but I was like, why did they put the Quincy?
Why are they putting Quincy up in Southie?
Yeah, I'm like, are they trying to start trouble?
Are they? Yeah, I think they are.
And then I
think
looked
they
at
are
it more
when they-
closely, and I said, could this be one of Bscoop's identities? But I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't because I just found out about it now because you said to me.
And
Well, what's the character name?
well, I don't remember his name, but I did look at his profile. It was like a Antifa flag or something on his profile.
Oh,
But when I looked at his, pictures and stuff from the past, it was not you, obviously.
no.
But
I just have the one
Mm, well, when you signed me up for that points thing, do you remember that whatever that app is called, rewards? And
No.
yes, you sent me the link. You get the
Well,
rewards. You said you get gift cards sometimes.
oh yeah, fetch. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fetch. And so when you sent me the link, like the whatever, it said your friend, whatever, John Smith. And I said, who
Uh,
the hell is John Smith? And you said, I don't know.
uh,
I just made it up. It wasn't John Smith, but whatever it
right.
was.
And I did. I made them up
Oh, I think it's so funny.
years ago. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because remember I gave you 2 or 3 emails. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
something
tell
came up.
me.
Um, I forget.
I don't even know all the names I used to have.
Well, you told me one of them, and I saw it. I don't know. It was funny though. It was just funny the way it all came together. I
I
don't
used to have
know.
one. My first name used to be Dick, and it was taken down though. I'll never forget it. And I used to have a field day with it.
Oh, I have one named
Oh,
Richard.
oh no! I literally said Dick because I was going to use Richard to play it safe,
But
but
I
I
mean,
said,
that's a name. Why did they take it
it's a
down?
name. Well, last name was Cox.
Oh
I
my.
don't know. I think someone reported me because I told a few people, and
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to talk to you offline.
Oh, I don't even know all the
You and
names I
I
had
think
online.
too similar. Let me
I
put
know
it that way.
because
We
we're creative.
do think very similar. I do have to run in and use the raisinette machine.
That's right. I forgot you. You're like, who the hell is this person that you gave me?
But the way
I'm
you
like, I
said
have
it
no
was so
clue.
funny. It's just like when you get me when you're not serious, and I think you
What?
are. It was that same tone, and it was so funny. Like, I don't know. I'm like, it's you.
I know, but that's the other funny thing though. I literally didn't keep like a database of like, oh yeah, this account is over here, and like any logical person would say like, oh yeah, well I'm signed in on my phone under this name.
I know. I know. It's hard to keep.
I legit go, I have no clue
I
because
had
I
one
really
20
don't.
years ago named Jane Smith.
See, I'm gonna go create that name.
Once I wrote an editorial to the Palm Beach Post newspaper, and my name was Saul Greenberg, and they
That's what I
published it.
said.
They called me up and they said, "Is that your name?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want? You got a problem with that too? Just like Big Balls is working, we probably have a lot more in common than we think.
Oh my God.
Big Balls. And to think you've got major media outlets saying that name, Big Balls.
Constantly. And the
But
woman
it was on repeat too.
GBH, Marjorie Eagle, she
Oh,
says it constantly. Well, it is funny. I mean,
it is funny, but but that's somebody's name. What can you do?
yeah. All right, I'm gonna run in here and I'm gonna post this in about 5 hours once it downloads. And the clips, I was trying to do the clips from yesterday, and it kept failing in my software. I'd upload it,
They're on to you. They're
upload
on
it,
to
say
you.
project failed, and I said I'm going to bed.
Project failed.
I was
It's
so
not that. It's
tired.
not that great. The AI then.
I know, and I don't understand why. At least they give you the credits back, but
Well,
no, I don't know if it was something we said in it, maybe, or
no,
you
I
know what it
just think
was.
it's probably.
Actually, I think I know what it was. I started trying to download it on my cell phone while I was driving, so it was using the
Oh,
cellular data, and I
yeah.
think the video file was not was corrupt. I think it was
Okay.
corrupt because when I downloaded it directly from TikTok on my
Mm-hmm.
computer, that file did work. That
Oh,
so
okay.
I think I figured that. That
Oh,
so
okay.
I think I figured that out. Yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna run,
All
and
right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.